Hello, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday and it is September the 9th, the 9th day of September. And this is Ellen Love and this is the Park and Marchant Show. Thank you so much for joining us. We certainly hope that you will find this a worthwhile investment of your time. We certainly do want to move forward and get this kicked off. It's pretty short and sweet to the point, so hopefully you can keep up with me. I'm going to keep it moving. First of all, we're going to be talking about the hottest trends in fashion for women, and what better time to do that than the start of Fashion Week, which is, frankly speaking, for me, right up there with Christmas, birthdays, and the birth of a child. So let's just say it's everything fabulous, and yes, this fall 2015 is looking like something really hot, fresh out the box. I can't tell you, if you haven't already started your shopping, hopefully this will get you inspired, and everything on the runway is looking ultra delicious, I have to say. First of all, these trends are being brought to us by stylist Kate Young, who's letting us know exactly what it is we need to have in our wardrobe. As the temperatures drop, we certainly don't want to stop looking hot. So here we are. First of all, you want to get yourself a wool coat, whether it's militaristic or you're going with a more corporate vibe, something more citified, or if you just want to keep it casual. You definitely want to make sure that you get a wool coat. We'd like to go ahead and let you know about the coat that is actually really got a lot of the militaristic details. It's felted, it's wool, it's actually by Chloe. It's retailing for $2,795, the collection at Barney's, New York. Of course, this is quite an investment, but it certainly is a timeless piece. It'll be around basically to the next century, so certainly something you might want to consider, even though the price tag is a little bit steep. But of course, as everything, money is relative and it depends on your budget. So go for it. If you can afford to invest in a wool coat, you can obviously get something at a much lesser price point. I would recommend checking out Liz Claiborne, Jones, New York, and certainly the old standby for me, Talbot's. Can't go wrong there, ladies. And also Boston proper. So basically, you just want to make sure that you got a coat that you can throw over anything and just keep looking luscious. Now, moving on, let me just tell you, what else can we say? It's going to be rocker chic. It's going to be hot. So essentially, you want to make sure that you look yourself up and go out there and get some French, first of all. Not Little House on the Prairie, definitely more of a biker vibe. You can go with a jacket, you can go with some boots. You've got some really great kicks out there that have the fringe, which is all the rage. You can also pick up an accessory. A bag is a great way to put a little fringe into your life for this fall, because going forward for the winter, it is certainly going to be sizzling, and it's going to be everywhere that you can find anyone who knows what's what in the fashion department. So definitely want to check that out. Another look that is certainly going to be uber hot, but is pretty much a staple, is the moto jacket, ladies. Whether you choose to do it in wool, leather, which is traditional, you're going to go with the black and you want to go Jibbing fabulous, or you basically want to just stick with something a little bit more conservative. They have colors in every array, from the drab, olive, the militaristic style is definitely going to be hot, so you want to get something in the camo if you can. You can go with the basic, the desert, the olive, or you can actually kick it up a notch and go with something in the color like the pink and the brown. Really quite lovely, chic, and ladylike. But you certainly want to make sure you have some camo, some fringe, some wool coats, and again, something that is truly exciting and is always pretty much a staple, but it's kind of being a little bit mixed up right now, is the animal print. Yes, whether you want to go with the leopard, the cheetah, the zebra, you certainly want to go ahead and pick yourself up what? Yes, a leopard skirt. That's right. Something that is going to keep you looking hot day and night. They have anything from the corporate side to just going out and hanging out at the club, or kicking it with your ladies at a nice get-together, girls' friend getaway, or whatever. Maybe you are just brunching at the plaza. Whatever it is you're going to be doing, you certainly want to do it in style. So don't be afraid. Get out there and unleash your inner wild. That's all I'm going to tell you. You certainly want to do that, because there's no question about the fact that going forward, we are going to be certainly on the prowl. The animal print is everywhere now. You can find it in a jacket. Like I said, the leopard skirt is one of the key items that you want to pick up if you just want to make sure that you are on top of what's what. Another thing you want to think of as far as accessories is concerned are the cat eye sunglasses. Certainly very campy, but at the same time uber chic. So don't be afraid, ladies. Another thing outside of the fringe being everywhere and every place you want to be seen is the structured bag. It is a new structural silhouette, and we like to go ahead and promo the calfskin handbag by Low. It is actually retailing for $1,150 at bewe.com, but of course you can find other less price pointed featured bags elsewhere where you can still get that structural look that is all the rage right now. Silver jewelry, you want to definitely make sure you have a nice pair of hoops always. I mean, I think most people have that in their wardrobe, so we won't spend too much time on that, but silver jewelry is certainly what's going forward, and stuff that's very modernized. You want to look for things that have sculptural shapes, much like the sculptured bag I just mentioned. That's pretty much all the rage right now. So don't be afraid to look into that, ladies. Do not. Make sure that you get a couple of pieces of cuff, I would recommend, and also perhaps a really great pair of sculptured earrings just to start. What you may also want to do, like I said, you want to go ahead and make sure you get yourself some denim leggings. Go with quality, not necessarily quantity. Get a really great pair that has stretch, something that is going to make you feel fabulous no matter what or where you are. You're going to be comfortable, but you're going to also look great doing it at the same time. Women with Control, a line that is featured on QVC.com or QVC. You just can check that out. They really have some wonderful items in that area where the pants, they have the leggings, and they all come with a lot of shaping. And so you have the ability to wear these pants until the day is gone. And you'll still look really great doing it. But don't forget the jeggings. Right now, they're pretty popular. They're everywhere. You want to get the army jacket as well. Certainly the camo green is a classic, but seriously, you can just go with anything and that will absolutely be a go-to for you this fall. What else is going to be really hot? Obviously fur is always a must-have, and that's absolutely going to be faux, particularly if you're an animal activist like me. You're not trying to kill any adorable animals, and you don't want to do anything to hurt the environment. So you certainly want to look at some of the faux ones out there. They are quite phenomenal. I will have to say, you want something in the menswear, whether that is a suit, just a pair of tailored slacks, or a vest. Make sure that you pick something up in that as well. What else? Edgy. You can't be someone who's caught out there in the cold if you pick up yourself an edgy choker, something that will certainly give you instant style and credibility where people will want to have you around. Color blocking, that's not going away. And of course, you want to have the moto boot because that's going to just absolutely elevate you to another level, whether you want to throw it on with one of the short schoolgirl type plaid skirts. As you know, plaid is an ultra must-have for the fall season, so if you want to pick that up, that's great. The moto boot looks wonderful with mini skirts. Absolutely. It's a kickback and a nod to the 90s. I guess we've had our flirtation with the 80s a couple of times around now. So let's give a little love to the 90s, ladies, and get yourself that moto boot and pair it with your mini skirt. For those who are brave, if you don't want to go all the way, go ahead and just put on a pair of cable knit tights. Tights, of course, is always going to be a fall staple. And just enjoy yourself with the Western look. It's certainly going to still be out there. It's hot. Pick up your fringe jacket, your fringe boots, and you're ready for the next hoedown, shindig, and anything in between. So don't be afraid, ladies. Just go right out there and have fun. Everything looks fresh and hot. We certainly do hope that we will see you on the runways in real life, looking absolutely fresh and fabulous this fall 2015. We're going to bring it back another time. We're going to come back with a little bit more actual suggestions as to what you need to wear and what is going to keep you looking fabulous when you get there. So thank you so much for listening in. This has been Ellen Love for the Parker Marchant Show. As always, we appreciate you listening in, and we hope that you'll become a regular. For now, we've got to go. Take care. Enjoy the beginning of a new season. It's not here yet, but it will be soon. And you just get out there and get what you need to be where you need to be, looking absolutely lovely. Ciao for now.